I'm Madame Dines, Rachel Dines, and bienvenue à la classe. I hope this PowerPoint will help you understand AP French and the class and the goals for your students. This slide is all about my professional background. On the right is all of my resume information, which may or may not be interesting to you. The main point I would like to make is over on the left down at the bottom. I really love being with young people. I love walking with high school students through the last bit of childhood and helping them to develop really good adulting skills. And I love helping them learn French and love the French world. This is a little information about me personally. I have 3 children, and when I started teaching at Cambridge, when it opened, they were at Birmingham Falls and Northwestern and Milton, and since then they have almost all grown up. So my oldest daughter got married this past summer, and I have a wonderful new son-in-law. My second daughter on the left there is in college in Tennessee, and my son, my tiny baby boy, who's now 6'2½", is now a junior at Milton High School. And I enjoy spending a lot of time with my family. We love to camp, we love to travel, and I love to work with special needs children in our church's special needs ministry. I am very proud of the AP French program at Cambridge. I have worked for many years to build it and make it a really robust, rigorous program, but also a program that is really interesting to students and makes them want to take it. So we have one of the largest AP World Language programs in Fulton County. We have 33 students in AP French, which is the largest in the county. It's 15% of our French program. So we retain French students at a really high rate, and they want to keep going and taking those upper levels. Last year, our pass rate was 97%, so that was wonderful. And we always have a pass rate well above the national average. This is some AP French exam data for you from Cambridge. You can see what the national pass rate is, and then you can see what the Cambridge pass rate is. And every year that pass rate grows. And I am always aiming for 100% pass rate and for higher scores for everybody. So the wonderful thing about taking the AP exam is you can get a lot of college credit compared to other AP exams out there. Most AP exams and other disciplines you can get 1 class credit for. However, if you get a 5 on the AP exam, you get, in the University of Georgia system, you get 10 hours of credit, which is roughly half of a minor. So you are well on your way to having a minor, or quite a bit on your way to having a major if you do really well on the AP. In class, we try to keep things really lively and positive and engaging. We practice all of the skills that the students will need for success on the exam and also to speak French well in life and understand it well. And all of our materials that we use are authentic materials for Francophone adults. We do not use materials that are rewritten for language learners. So those are difficult, and I try really hard to make those accessible for the students by putting them in chunks, helping them with vocabulary, anything I can do to make those documents and those audios and videos accessible. In AP French, we work with 6 themes. These are the same themes as in all of the AP World Language exams. So here are the 6 themes, and then I put on there just an example of an activity that we might do with each theme. Right now, we have started the year with family and community. So we've talked about definition of family, what your family looks like, what families look like in our community, what are some of the challenges of families. We're currently discussing what are the attitudes towards young people and older people in families in different cultures. So some of you have asked, how proficient will my student be when they leave AP? Will they be completely fluent? How does that work? And how will we do that during URL, Universal Remote? So this is the proficiency, we call it the proficiency cone that the American Council on Teaching of Foreign Languages sets up, and it shows how you progress through the different levels of learning a language. And you will notice that as you progress up, you also have to broaden your knowledge and your skills. So what we usually say is that for the end of the year for AP, we want students to hit intermediate mid to intermediate high. Some students will achieve advanced low. But each level, because it's broader, takes more time and regular practice in class. So it's very, very important that your child be in class on time fully focused on the class, because that is the only way to chip away at these levels and to progress regularly. So this slide is specific to universal remote learning. It is the Teams meeting expectations. And I am really very pleased. Most of our students are in class every day unless they have some kind of technical issue. I would just encourage you to make sure your student is trying to log in a few minutes ahead of time in case there are technical issues, so that he or she can be there for the entire class. And make sure that to encourage them to stay really focused in class and listening to other people, so that they get that input in French and listen to it and then are able to participate. So I love this graphic because it shows what learning a world language is like. In some subjects, you can sort of study something one year and then forget about it the next year, and it doesn't really matter. Unfortunately, learning a world language is all cumulative. So everything you've ever taken in, you're going to need in the future. So that's why regular attendance and active participation are really, really vital to the success. If your child misses a class, it's not really possible to make it up in the same sense. They would have to sit and talk with me in French for 45 minutes in order to do that. So I just really encourage them to be in class every day for the full amount of time, and to be really engaged, have their brains turned on so that they can benefit from that time. The first few days of class, our AP students talked together, and we came up with some goals for class. So these are the goals that they hit upon. They want to do really well on the AP exam. They want to be able to understand Francophone cultures, and they want to improve in every area of their French speaking, listening, reading, writing, and culture. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you for listening to and watching this video. I'm sorry things are not normal. I would love to meet you all face to face. However, I hope to have your children back in my classroom soon. I would prefer that, but we're doing the best we can for now. If you have questions, please feel free to email me. I put my email there, dines@fultonschools.org. And I look forward to seeing you face to face in the future.